Bluebird for a strum and sing song is surprisingly difficult because it has some of Paul McCartney's favourite chord shapes, a sixth chord shape, but he does it in a particularly difficult way to play. I will show you what he's doing and I'll show you an alternative. The other thing to say before we start is that on the playthrough, and as Paul McCartney does it, he downtunes the guitar by one full step. D, A, F, C, G, D would be your strings. If you want to play along with McCartney, you'll need to do that. But for the lesson, I've tuned back up to standard tuning so you don't have the hassle of retuning your guitar. We're going to start with this phrase. Late at night when the wind is still, I'll come flying through your door. And you know what love is for, I'm a bluebird. And that's really the first verse. We're starting with an A minor 7 chord. It's a bar of the top 4 strings at the 5th fret. But we're going to start by all downs on the low end of the chord for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then all downs on the full chord for the next bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and getting a little louder if you can. Late at night when the wind is still, I'll come. Now we go to our normal strum pattern, what is going to be the normal strum pattern. Our chord is G minor 7, a bar of the 6th string and the 5th string 5th fret, and we're going to play bass end of the chord followed by up, down, up. Keep repeating that for our standard strum pattern. Flying through your... C6 is the particularly difficult chord that McCartney likes a lot. He's going to lie down his little finger, keeping the bar where it is, across the top 4 strings at the 5th fret. I prefer to use my index finger for that, although I don't like playing this chord much at all, but my ring finger rather. So we've got a bar at the 3rd fret, of which you only need to be really pressing down the 6th and 5th strings, and a different finger barring the top 4 strings 2 frets higher. That's the chord of C6, but that's really difficult to do, I recognise. Okay, if you can do it though, that's what you're going to play. That's what McCartney does. Flying through your door, and you... Then we repeat G minor 7 to C6, then I'm going to come back and give you a workaround. Know what love is for, I'm a bluebird. Now, the workaround is an interesting one. A minor 7, you need to be able to do the half bar at the top 4 strings, otherwise you're in trouble. Okay, but if you can do that, you can work around most of these chords. Your A minor 7 will be that, as it is in real life. Your G minor 7 chord will be the same shape at the 3rd fret, but don't play the bottom 2 strings. So instead of going bass up, down, up, bass up, down, up, you'll have to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up on the high strings. And your C6 chord will be the same shape 2 frets higher at the 5th fret. Same thing applies, no bass. That will work for you. You can go late at night when the wind is still, I'll come flying through your door, and you can probably hear it's not quite as good, but it will work for you.